Hi everyone, today is May 31st, 2018, and recently I've decided that I should probably stop renting and save for a house. I think that's what grown-ups do. So to help with that, I've decided to stop buying any more orchids for the rest of the year. But before that happens, I've ordered a buttload of orchids just to hold me over until 2018. There are 14 orchids expected to arrive throughout this week and maybe next. But I have ordered mostly Neos, hybrids, and Phals. Today, the first order has arrived, all the way from Japan. Now, I've waited a long time for this one to ship because the paperwork that's needed requires a significant amount of time to create. But it's here, and after much delay, we're gonna unbox it and see how they fare on the long journey. Okay, there we are. We're just gonna unbox it. Oh wow. The packaging is not that great. There's hardly anything to cushion the orchids, but oh, they include a little paper crane. Oops, sorry about that. We ran out of battery. Alright, so continue on. There's the content of the box. Not much cushioning stuff in there, as you can see. Just the paper crane. As a gift, I guess. I don't know. But the looks like the orchids are like just bare in the box. Let me take these out and show you guys in detail. But it was in this mesh thing, and this mesh thing was taped to the sides of the box, and it also includes some tags here to the side of the box. Okay, so here's a close-up look of the individual plants. So I got a Amanogawa, which is the first one here. It has intermittent variation that's like the tiger stripe kind. It has two little baby growths on the side, so that's a good size. And next to that is actually the one that I really wanted in this lot. This is the Rakuzen. It's a bean leaf variety, and it's also looking good. It has a new growth on the side there. And over here, this one is a variegated one. This is the Gojyofukurin. It has marginal variegation. So I like the leaves that it's just like really straight. But anyways, the roots looks good, but it's a little dry, but I guess you can imagine why. I have the tags here. I don't know which one belongs to which because I can't read kanji. But I probably get some help over the Neo group on Facebook. But there you have it. This is the first set. Hi guys, today is June 1st, 2017. And I've just gotten off from a 12-hour shift, and it's the very last day of my work week. What I want to do right now is just go to bed, but I have to make this video because look how many orchids have arrived through my mailbox. So I'm going to try to power through and get all these orchids out from these boxes. And first we're going to do this one. But this is from Orchid Classic. I believe Peter Reed is the proprietor of that nursery. And let's see what we have. Okay. There's a few of them in here. First one is a mounted orchid, and unfortunately the blooms on it have started to fade, but it's a very cool plant. I think this one is an Ascofinetia Twinkle or something, but it's an orangey flower with a Neofinetia falcata shape, so that's really cool. Look at these long roots. Yep, this is the first one. We'll put this aside. Oh, I got a free gift. I think, because there's 4 orchids in here. I only ordered 3. This is a, yep, it's definitely a gift, because he marked it on there. I hope you can see it. But this is a Vanda Virgil, or just Vanda Virgil. It's a cristata crossed with a falcata. And there it is. It's very compact. So that's cool. And next is this is just a Vanda falcata. And this one has been treated with colchicine. So that's I believe that's to help induce polyploidy. Which I think sort of translates into more a vigorous plant. But this is the some of us are buying this particular variety as a project plant, so this is actually the reason why I ordered a few of them from Orchid Classics. But there it is. And then the big one here. Alright, so I'm just not gonna totally undo everything because it's gonna take forever, but this is the Dimorphorchis lowii, or however you say that. I think that's the last bit of this box. But this is only a seedling, I think. It's not a mature plant, so it's going to be quite a while before it blooms. This is one of those weird ones that has 2 types of flowers on the same spike. I think there's an orchid video on this plant that's featured one of the Orchid Web videos. It's really cool. I kind of didn't want to get this one because I know it gets really big, but and I didn't want to place just for 1 or 2 orchids from Orchid Classics. So I saw that it was available, so I asked about it. So I was like, I might as well add something to make the order worthwhile. So this is what I decided to get. I'm gonna have to take care of this taping thing because it's a little difficult to get out. I didn't want to waste time just trying to finagle it. Well, moving on to the next box. This one is, I'll bring you over here. This one is from Satomi, from the proprietor of Seed Engei. So obviously I bought, if you are familiar with Seed Engei or Satomi, you know that she sells a lot of Neofinetia falcatas, and that's exactly what I've ordered. So let's see what I've got from that nursery. There should be 3 plants, I guess, in these 2 packages. I'm not sure. But unwrap these. Oh, this one is like in a very big pot. Ooh, wow. There's the first one. So, this is actually the most expensive orchid in my entire collection. So I was very hesitant to get it, but because of its cool variegation, I decided to bite the bullet. This is the Neofinetia falcata variety Oborozuki. And it's a little bit different than any of the my other Neos because the variegation pattern is like the yellow part occurs from the center, and then the margin of the leaves are green. So I don't have anything that's like that in my collection, so that's cool. That's a new growth over here. Very cool. Oh, it has a little spike too, I think. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I can totally see it with my eye. That's neat. Also, I kind of like this plastic pot. Alright, let's put that aside. The other two. Hey, it's a Japanese newspaper. Cool. Ooh, one is in spike. Alright, so the other two is here. Alright, so here is another bean leaf variety that I got. This is the Oomusou, or however you say that. It has a more rounded leaves than the other bean varieties, I think. And it looks really, really nice. And let's see. There's something growing on over here at these, between these two leaves down on the bottom. Can't tell if that's new growth or if that's a spike or anything, but I would be very happy if I got anything. Because for the bean leaf varieties, I just like it because of the leaves. I don't, if it doesn't ever flower, I am pretty okay with that. Alright, and here is another variegated variety. This is the Nishidemiyako. It also has variegation leaves, but it's the exact opposite of the Oborozuki, which is it's variable, I think. I don't know what the type of variegation it's called, but it's cool. And it's in flower at the moment. Let's see if it smells anything. Nope, it doesn't smell anything. But well, maybe it's a little stress from the transport. But there it is, and I got two little side growths, two new fans. That's growing. It looks like their variegation is as strong as the mother plant. That's cool. All right, let me put these aside. This one is from Karen Dubbert. I believe she's the proprietor of RMP Orchids. I got a very special Phalaenopsis, a peasant that is very difficult to get here in the States, but very readily available in Europe. Wow, it's packed really well. So, oh, I guess this is shipped to her bare rooted, understandably, because this was imported. This is, get this out. This is a mini mark. I've been wanting this one forever, but like I said, it's not readily available here in the States, but it's a regular Phalaenopsis, and it's the first time I've seen it for sale here in the United States. at a very reasonable price. But yeah, it looks pretty healthy considering that it made quite a journey getting here. Alright, I should probably pot this up soon or like put it in water or something. But there it is. And then the last orchid is from James Mathern. And I follow his Facebook group that where he sells a lot of orchids. This one was also imported, I think, from Europe. And it's also another orchid that's readily available there, but not here. Show you what it is. There's a tag for that. So it's another peasant orchid, also bare rooted, and this one's a little bit drier than the other one, the mini mark. But it is the very popular Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory Liodoro. It's looking pretty good. There's weird rotting right here on the leaf, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. But yep, that is the last orchid. Alright, it's the next day. I just got back from a little haul for my friend, but I saw this little guy and I decided to get it. It's a Phal fuscata. I lost this one last year. For a while I was kind of hesitant to get another one because I was afraid that the same batch that it came from was not good. But look how well this one bloomed. So yeah, that's my haul for today. This is what I got for them. A whole bunch of variegated phals and this really cool path. And this tiny little path, and then this frag, Demetria. It's a pretty big one. Alright, that's a quick one for today. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is August 3rd, 2017, and earlier this morning I was expecting my last shipment of orchids, which were going to be the Phalaenopsis species, but fortunately it didn't arrive, and so I was going to end the Orchid Haul video with those, but I guess it's probably going to be delayed until Monday. But I went to my orchid nursery again to grab some bark, but I thought about the orchids that I got for my friend and I decided I was going to get for myself, and these are it. The two paths. The little one right here is a species. The name is hookerae variety volonteanum, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this one stays pretty compact. I think this might be about as big as it will get, but it has nice mottled leaves. And the big guy right here is another path, and it's in spike at the moment, which is great, but that's not the reason why I got it. The reason why I got it is because these amazing leaves. It's mostly white. It's a hybrid. It's a Paph Magic Cherry times Impulse, and that is times Superbiens Maroon Swan. And so it's a pretty big plant with amazing model leaves. And it was fairly inexpensive too. I think this one, they were selling it to me for only 20 bucks. This logo, however, was considerably more. It was 30. But yeah, these two paths. It's strange that I've decided to get some paths because I historically was never really good at them. I've never actually gotten one to bloom on my own. But ever since I've tried waterculture on them, they seem to be moving right along. So that's what I'll do, especially for this one. I have the container and the materials for it, but I'm not really sure about this one. I'm not sure if I have any glass containers that can fit this one, but we'll you know, decide later. In addition to those two, I've gotten a Vanda. It's a species. It's a Vanda denisoniana, and they had this one for a very long time in the orchid nursery, and I don't know why I did not see this one, but the orange variety this one is, I've always wanted it because it has a very strong orangey color, which is a great color, I think, on an orchid. But anyways, this is a seedling. It will be maybe 2 or 3 years from blooming, so it's not going to happen anytime soon, but it's looking like it has a very good root system, so I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't mind waiting, especially now because I don't have a room for it, but you know, in the future when I get my own place, and I should have more space, or that's what I would like to get. But for now, it's this size, it's fine. But I've already went ahead and put it in this basket, and that's pretty much how I will grow it. And so that's I think that's gonna be a wrap for this Orchid Haul video. I think I'm not gonna wait for the Phals to arrive and include that. That might just go in a video on its own, where I'm planning to do a species Phalaenopsis update, because I haven't done one in a while, and just to get a complete overview of all the species that I have. But that's in the future. But yeah, I am going to include this Orchid Haul video. I hope it wasn't too long, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.